Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is always awesome to have you along. We've got the kings out front. Suggestion was we needed a couple of kings. I didn't put them exactly where it was suggested. It was suggested that the second fire pit in the back here along the sides of both of us here, be removed and the kings be put up there. Unfortunately, that's going to block those arrow slits up there, so I decided not to do that. They're kind of blocking the arrow slits on the start of the curve of the two towers here on the side, but they look good right there, so we're going to leave them there. Other suggestion was that we hang our banners across, hang them down from the front of the portcullis there, so we'll do that as well. I just don't have the banners with me right now, so we're not going to do that just yet, but that's a great idea. We're going to go ahead and do that. I'm running out of room, and this is a huge grind. It's become quite a huge grind. We have these guys all full of stone right here. I do have room in the stone stockpile yard to add some stone, but I just added 4 more of these guys right here because this is getting to be a lot of stone. Now, up until this point, we've been taking stone out and chiseling it and putting it back in. This is what I've got going on so far right now. We've got 3 columns on both sides. We come back and we're gonna have a staircase on this side that'll go up and a staircase on this side that will go up. I think in here, now the suggestion was that we have a fire pit in the middle of the room here for people to sit at and get warm at. I just don't know if we'll have enough room. We'll have to come back and revisit that idea down the road. Part of me thinks what I could do here is I could actually come back this way on these sides here. We got to chip this way a little bit further anyway, so let's do this real quick. We're going to be doing some grind today, you guys. We're going to be doing some digging, but we can talk about the little sneak peeks that Keen Software House has been giving us on the next update of Medieval Engineers, the 6.0. So we can talk about that a little bit. I've got some notes written down on that. There's 2 ideas I have here. One is what we do is we add another big boy block right here, and then we do staircase down, and a big boy block here, staircase down, and if we've got time, we hollow out underneath here, and we put the church down there. The other idea I had is that we continue to go back this way, and we put our church entranceway back in here, some stairs that say go downwards into the ground. And then we dig back from there to, kind of put the church back in this area. That would kind of eliminate the ability to have a fire pit in here. I mean, we could possibly fit one in the center here with a couple of benches off to the far side. You'd be able to walk along both sides here. We could put benches like right in between the posts here. So we could possibly have a fire pit right here. Let's see if one will even fit. We'll just grab one of these guys right here and see if it'll fit there. Let's try it out and give it a shot, just to give it a look. If it looks good, we'll do it. We'll probably add a couple of them down through the center here. So if we do something like this right here, we can get it in the center. Well, we could do that right there, and then we could put a bench here and a bench right there, and we could even do another one right here. So maybe we will do that. That wouldn't be too bad. I don't want this to be a huge structure. Okay, I don't want it to be massive. It's already going to be quite large. If indeed we get a chance to finish it. But right now what we're doing is I'm coming up the stairs here, trying to figure out where I'm going to go next. And in order for me to do this, I've actually got to be building as I go. And I just don't have enough stuff to build. Come on, where'd you... I saw you just a second ago. There you are, right there. So this guy's going to go in right here. Big boy block. Like this here. And then we're going to have to do the same thing over on this side. We chip away this side of the wall. And then we'll have like a throne room area shortly back from there, I believe. Like I said, I don't want it to be huge. We want it to stick in and out of the building. See what I'm saying? I'm running out of space. So I'm doing a lot of running back and forth. I put our day cycle back to normal as well as the sun axis, so I put all that stuff back in hopes that we'd have a little daylight. It was sunny for a little bit today, but not for very long, not very long at all. So yeah, that fire pit's not bad right there. That works right there. The thing is that, yeah, I'm running out of places to put all the material. There's just so much of it to do. All right, so while we're doing some digging here, let's talk about what we've seen on Keen Software House. In case you haven't seen it, if you follow them on Twitter, you'll get the notices and the updates. They put out a little video this week on Tuesday. This is a Wednesday right now. And the video it showed some new animation for our character and how they run and how they jump and things of that nature. And it looks a lot more fluid, a lot nicer. If you go to your Steam account and then just go to your games and Medieval Engineers and take a look at that, you'll be able to see it. But it's pretty awesome. I like how the characters are going to be moving. I think it looks pretty cool. It's much more natural looking. Because right now, if we go to B and we run, it's a little clunky, and then you stop right away. This is going to have more of a natural progression. When you're running, your character's going to kind of slowly go into the run, not just run right into, not just go from stop to start instantly. It's going to be a bit of a gradual thing, which would be kind of nice. Not too gradual, but it's going to be nice. Let's see, where there. Oh, there you are. I see you. Right there, right there. That's the spot. That's the sweet spot right there. And voila, bingo. Okay, so then what we do is, if I want, see what I would like to do is I would like to come to the top of the stairs and then have this meet up with that other staircase over there, and then we go back from here. Let's keep chipping away at this a little bit right here. Not too much though. I want this to stay kind of low, hopefully. It's a little hard to get this to do what you want it to do. But we can do our best with it. This is good practice for our next season with our sort of fantasy builds that we're going to be doing. Oh, more stone, more stone, more stone that we know what to do with right now, which is kind of typical when you start building anything on Medieval Engineers. You start out with being able to drop a lot of your stone off and using it right away, but then eventually you get to the point where it's the grind time and you just have no place to put it anymore. So there was that. There was the animation of the running and the walking, which I thought looked pretty darn good. Pretty good, I'd say. Let's take this out of here too. Next thing I noticed, they also talked about rendering for better GPU. So those of us with really good graphics cards, it's going to be even easier on our computers to get a good smooth running video, which is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be nice. And then there was also some voxel performance, which I guess what they're talking about there is, you see how I chip and it just kind of jumps and skips? It's going to be smoother action when that happens. I think that's what that means. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what that means. Let's go ahead and let's get number 6 out. We're going to go ahead and do one of these guys right here. Let's do that right there. Now with that video that they put out, what I noticed that most interested me was the thumbnail for the video. It had a windmill. It had several windmills on it. So I thought that was the most interesting part. It's like, okay, so we've got this kind of stuff to look forward to. We've got some, you know, some active machines that we're going to be able to utilize. But I heard something. Cats are running around right now. Bridie came home a little early today, so the cats are zipping around all excited. So there was that. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you go look at the thumbnail, yeah, I think that's got, I actually found it more interesting than I did the video itself. But, you know, for modders and stuff like that, I think it's going to be kind of nice to see that. Better performance, too, when you're doing the multiplayer thing. So that'll be a better thing as well. It should work a little bit smoother for everybody in that regards. Let's go ahead and throw one of these over here, too. Oh, man, I just put that the wrong way. Shoot. That's okay. We should be able... Is that right? No, that should be right at the end of the stairs. Dang it. Ah, oh, man. Where did that go? Can I see it? Oh, there it is, right there. Oof. I got lucky on that one there. Number 6. There it is, right there. And then, today, Wednesday, they put out another little snippet. And it was about research quests. So, you know how it's pretty easy to progress along in the game at the very beginning? You just have to find some iron, and then once you do that, you can... Why is this not working for me? There it is, right there. And you can just kind of dig up the iron, you can get your research table out, and you can pretty much learn everything pretty quick. Within a couple of episodes, I think we've been able to do it in the past. That may not be the case anymore. It's going to be more of a search for your stuff and having to quest for things in order to progress in the game. Sort of a tiered approach of oh, what am I looking for? You see it in just about every survival game where, okay, I've learned stone. Now I've learned how to take stone and sticks and put them together. Now I can take sticks and stones and straw and put them together. It's going to be sort of this, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a tree. You have to, like a learning tree you're going to have to go through to do some of that stuff. At least that's what I got out of it. I may be wrong about that, but that's what I kind of got out of it. So that's kind of cool. What are we going to do here? So I put this arch in here because I thought this would look pretty cool. We'll take the stone out of here, like so. Like that right there. I think that's pretty cool. So that's what they've shown us so far. I have a feeling the update is going to be here pretty darn quick, too. It looks to me like now that they're starting to tease it a little bit, that maybe it's coming, or maybe they're just doing that because it's taken a while and they realize that, you know, some interest has dropped off on the game. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's going to be out soon because, yeah, that's my fear, is that interest is even going to further drop away because people just don't have an update to play. But I have a feeling it's coming out very quick. I hope so. I hope so. Let's see here. I think this is going to be good. Yeah, I think if we do this one right here, let's try that right there. Maybe what we do back here, you know what? You know what? I don't think that's going to work with the stairs underneath here. I don't have enough space. If we go straight across, if the stairs stop there and we go across and then we go straight back, we're going to have big boy blocks here. And I don't want to use just the wood platforms, the wood flooring across here to make a landing for these stairs to meet up with, and then we step off of here and we're on wood flooring. I don't want to do that. I don't like that idea at all. I think what I would rather do, let's go number 5. Number 5. Let's do this right here. We're gonna put this guy right here, and we're gonna put this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna seal this off and make it just a wall, and we're going to be able to put the fire pit or something inside this archway as sort of a decorative thing. Maybe we'll get some plants or something like that from one of Wolfgar's mods and stick them in here with some benches and stuff like that. Or we could add more fire here and then put benches, you know, out front of it. Over here we can take this guy and move him back in there. Maybe we could do something like that. Ooh, you know what we could do here right now? Oh, I like this. Okay, here, let's go up here. I think I can get some of this out of here. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a path through here. I'm having to think about this as I go, because we've never done this before, where we're digging in a mountain and doing something like this. It's one thing to build a staircase going up, you know, the side of a mountain. It's another thing to build a structure inside a mountain when we've never done it before. Do that. Beautiful. Take a little bit more of this off here too. Until our inventory's full, then we'll go dump it. There we go, like so. There we go, full inventory. Now let's go drop a load of this stone off. We'll be able to get some more. Perfect. Perfect. And, oh, you're full already. Oh my god. We've got so much stone, which would be nice. Once we get to the point where we can do a lot of building, it'll be good. But I have a feeling we're not going to need too much stone as we go along here. What if up here... What if up here what we do... Let's take this back a little bit more. I don't want to go up too high with this. There we go, that's good right there. And then just a little bit more right here. Don't take too much, don't take too much. Okay, that's good right there. What if we do that? Let's go to G. What if we do that and then we come back with this guy right here? Let's see what this guy will do for us right here. Wood sticks. Why didn't you tell me that when I was down by the chest? I would have filled up with wood sticks. Why didn't you notice it, radio? There we are. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the sun's gone down now. That's okay. We've got plenty of light in here, and it gives this room a really cool look to it, I think, too, when it's dark out. Let's go in our inventory. Let's actually get that out of here before I misplace that again. Let's go to 7. Just occurred to me that my keyboard is not lit up. There we go. Yeah, something like this right here. Nice, okay. Let's chip away at this just enough to expose it, pretty much. There we go. A little bit more here. Just a little bit. I prefer it if we did not expose the entire big boy block in the back there. I would like it if it stays kind of like this right here, so when we come up, it's like the mountain wall right here, you know? We need to throw another one of these. No, we don't. We've got stone covering up all that right there, all the way down, right? Yeah, we sure do. And what we can do down here, before we go back up there, before I forget to do this, let's go like this right here. Let's take this guy. Put him right there. He's going to make that look really nice. Can I get another one in there? I don't think I'm going to be able to. And I'm afraid if I chip away this stone right here, what's going to happen is it's going to... yeah, we might have to live with that a little bit. Well, let's see here. Okay, no more. There it is. There we go, beautiful. Just like that. I don't want to get those weird lines in here. I want this to be pretty nice the way it is here. It looks really good, I think, so far. Yeah, inventory's full. As usual. Yeah, that looks pretty cool back there. Alright, let's drop the stone off. We're going to get some more stone. If anything else, we get to the top of the stairs and kind of get ourselves ready to go into the throne room, which would be nice. Come on now. This one here. There we go. Another one full. Another one full already. That's crazy. These two areas here, this side and this side, are more or less completed. We've got to do a little touch-up work up there, but we'll come back to that. Right now, I wanted to get kind of in here and get this going because I knew this is going to be a huge amount of grind. All my series right now are very grindy. We're at that kind of grind stage on just about everything. So let's go ahead and do this guy right here, Z. There we go. We need to push you back. Oh, there he is, right there. Yeah, we can get away with just one of them here. Yeah, I think we need to take a little bit more of this right here. Got some weird lines going on right there. That smoothed that out pretty good, I think. We could do probably one more right there. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Let's take a look back and see. We'll take this out of the way for now. Let's get rid of some of those points. That's looking better. This has got a little more of a rise. This side's got a little more headroom to it than this side does. Maybe we should bring this up a little bit more. See if we can keep it curving outward like that. The trick is to not pound your pickaxe in the same spot too many times. There it goes. That looks better. This looks junky though. There it goes. There it goes. Come up. Let's try to round this out a little bit. Like so. This is almost like hammer and chisel. Yeah, that's good right there. Okay, so we're full on stone again. Yeah, I like that. Okay, beautiful. Let's go and drop this stone off. The idea I had for up there in between that archway, I've got an idea for that. Let's go take a look at it. We're going to get some material to do that with. That one was full, I think, again. Yeah, it's full. Let's get this guy put back where he belongs. We got him on number 9. Okay, beautiful. Let's get him set up here at number 9 real fast. Let's do this real quick here. Drop that in. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's get a little bit of timber. And we'll get that put together. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Like I said, all the games right now, I'm on the grind stage. This one, what do you call it? Radiocraft Reloaded on Minecraft is a lot of grind right now, and then 7 Days to Die is a bunch of grind too, because I'm trying to get my defenses finished up on the base there. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of some grindy episodes to watch for sure. Oh, by the way, I took this out and moved this out one more. Remember, it used to curve off right here. I took this and moved it down one more. We'll probably put one more big block along here, and then the curve on the end. And then I took this out a little bit further too, just so this king would sit here. And I left the grass and stuff up against him, kind of like the hillside slid down the ways into him. Okay, so that's what I did there. All right, let's go up here. There we go, and let's go inventory. Let's take this guy right here and this guy right here. Number 5. Drop this down to a 4. We do. Let's stand that up. Yeah, right there. Where's that kind of at? Right on the arch. I guess it has to be right there because we've got to put that other curve block over here. And then let's add another one, number 5. Let's see what we got going on here. We got kind of a happy medium here. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's so weird. Okay, never mind. They don't want to behave. They don't want to play nice today. Let's do that, and we're going to come over here and nope. Swing that down and do something like that right there. And number 1, there we go. Kind of a rail across there. That looks pretty good. I like that. Okay. Now we've got our stairs going up to the throne room on both sides, and our throne room is going to be in here, so we need another number 7 right here. We should have enough material to do this. My goal is to leave this thing, leave a lot of these embedded in stone so that you don't see like the tops. Like here, you can make that out a little bit, but there's not much we're going to be able to do about that right there. But here we can continue to go back now with this. Come on. That's it. And a little bit more here. There we go, beautiful. Number 5. No. We're going to go back to G. Get those off, and let's grab this guy right here. No, I said this guy right here. So what do you think of what you've seen so far about the next update? You guys good with having to do a little questing to, go find your research stuff so you can learn how to build stone walls, wood walls, things like that? I guess I'm okay with that. I think the idea is to get us to explore a little bit more, because right now I don't explore a whole lot. I find a place I like and I just build. It's all about getting the building going. So I guess I'm good with that. It'll be fun to explore and be out and about and having to find different things in order to advance your character's knowledge and be able to eventually settle where you want to settle and build your kingdom. I think that's kind of cool. I think they try to introduce some of that with that map. The map that you could the barbarians are carrying. It just that didn't really interest me too much. What if I go number 5 here? Back to G. Let's get this. I think I need to drop off the stone. Let's just drop off this bunch of the stone. I'm not quite sure. We got to bring that wall back a little ways into that throne room. I don't need to jump all the way up here to do that. There we go. Beautiful. It's looking better. It's coming along. We're getting somewhere. What I'd like to do is kind of end this right here. I want this to end. I guess what I could do is number 6 right here, and then a 6 right here, and that would end it. And that'll help us keep the stone from disappearing from our walls. Let's see how that looks from the other side. It's tricky. You got to be careful with what you're digging away. Yeah, see that smooths that out pretty nice. And over here you can't see too much of anything either. It's working out pretty good. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and continue down each of these sides. I wanted to make sure also we got far enough back in the mountain so that if I dug upwards to kind of raise the ceiling up a little bit, we wouldn't be digging outside of the mountain. We'll be completely inside here. So that's why I've been kind of stretching this back further and further as we go. Because we don't want to be poking out the top of the mountain there. Let's see here. Come on. Nice. Okay, let's start rounding this out a little bit. Just knock these into place real fast. And I don't know how far back we really have to go with this before we can start stretching the room out. I think this might be just enough to do that right there. This could be enough. There's been requests for a couple of tall towers on this. We'll see what we come up with. But right now I want to get the main structure put together, and that is the throne room. If we can get through the throne room before the update, that would be really cool. And then whatever else we get on that, that's just icing on the top. And I wouldn't mind having a little room for us, for the king, as well. Okay, so now we're going to come up the ceiling a little bit here. So let's start thinking about that. At least a 2 high through here. Inventory's full again. Oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So much stone. And our pick is just about shot too. And we're hungry. And we need a pick. And we might as well make a new hammer too while we're down here. Because it's going to be broken soon too. We had a large tree grow up in our lumber yard in one of the corners. You know, I tried to pick them away from the side of the building, and I thought I'd had them all, but for some reason the one just went ahead and grew, and we got a tree kind of growing in between our building there. We need some of that, and we need one of these, and oh, drop that in there. There we go. Hammer. And a pick. There we go. Beautiful. I like the fact that it's really tucked into the mountainside. I like that a lot. This will be something we're going to be doing again when we get into our next season too. A lot of this kind of building where we're inside the mountain and stuff. I think it'd be kind of cool to just experiment with the blocks and stuff. With a village on the outside. Pretty much what we have now, but different. So let's chip this away here. We find the edges of our blocks. Come on now. This guy. It's those gaps, those weird gaps right there that kind of drive me crazy. Let's do this right there, and we're going to knock this one into place too. We'll go 2 in, and then we can start opening up a little bit more. Maybe I should do this across here too, just to give it more of a grander feel as we come in. Let's go G. Let's try that out and see what we think of it. Bum, 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 bum. Why can't I see it? There it is right there. Beautiful. Let's put you right down here. This guy should go up there just fine with no problem. There he is. Perfect. Like that. And like that. I'm going to keep you with me today, guys. We won't have any cuts in the video. We're working on this together. Hopefully this will inspire you guys too, and you decide what you want to do. Maybe we should go with a 6 up here, just to kind of hide that little gap up there. Yeah, that looks much better, doesn't it? I have no idea if this stuff is sticking out side. I don't think it is. I'm in the way. There we go, right there. Perfect, just like that. Okay, so I put an arch here, but I don't have an arch over here. Will this open this up for me so I can do that now? Oh, I do have an arch right there. Okay, that's good. Okay, the arch is right there. I was thinking we were 2 blocks back already. Let me fix this up. Come on, don't go any higher. There we go, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Just like so. There we go, awesome. Gonna smooth this out a little bit back here. Come on, give it up. And I think we could use the number 6 right here. I think that rock is in the way. Oops. Can't run through there anymore. Holy moly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I got no more room. I got no more room for stone. I filled all of those up already. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stone. We just had this problem, didn't we? Yes, we did. We just had this problem. We had just too much stone. There's too much stone to go around. Let's throw these guys in here. There we go. Crazy. Why do we have too much stone? I remember what we were building when we had that happen to us just recently. Good stone all over the place. Oh, that's looking better, huh? That's feeling pretty grand and under mountain, right? I think so. I'm liking it. I'm liking it where it's going. I think I need to take more off of this up here, and then it should fix that weirdness in the stone. Like so. Come on now. Come on. Give it up. Okay, now let's get this arch to show. This is going to have to come back by 2, this arch. There we go, there we go. Now we're getting there. Go, and one more here. That will work right there. Yeah, that works right there. Now, can I put a number 6 in here? A wall? There we go. Like so. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Ay, 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 ay. Insane. Busy, busy, busy. So yeah, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of the updates coming up? What do you think so far? I know I've had at least one sentiment of, wow, I don't see too much of what's new coming. But like I said, that thumbnail, it shows mechanical stuff definitely coming. At least a windmill. We saw that. I know that. They're all over the place in the picture. They look pretty cool too. Big fan blades on them and stuff. So that'll be pretty awesome. If I could have a windmill going, that would be so cool in the background, huh? Just a great big windmill. Come on. Run, radio, run. And our inventory's almost full again. What are you gonna do? I'm looking forward to it. I hope it happens next week. I do. Would love it to happen next week. Give it to us. We'll work on it together. We'll figure out what some of the bugs are, because you know there's always bugs. There's always some bugs. Always so much stuff you can catch. Oh, hopefully we can get both these big boy blocks in right here. There it is right there. 5 and 5. Boom, just like that. Beautiful. All right. Awesome. And from here, I think what I want to do is I want to take it to the side, each side by 1 or 2. Wow, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stone, though. I'd like to go like 2 big boy blocks that way and 2 that way, and then create our room back in here for the throne room. You know what I mean? Let's go number 9 again. We put this guy in up here. Our second arch in this hallway. I want to keep this chunk of rock right here. I was thinking I could put another arch right here and finish this off, but I kind of like having this chunk of rock sitting right here. You know? Kind of shows that we're into the mountain like that, so I want to leave that there. Number 9. Nope. There we go. Like so. There we go. Awesome. Let's go back with this a little bit more too. Nice. And actually, off this room here was where I would like the towers to come up out of the mountain. I don't know how far back we are into this right now. We're ways back in here. So it would be really quite a dig to get out. There we go. And a little bit more right there. I just want you guys to have a good representation of this to see. I was actually at this for about 2 hours before I got on with you today. So my time is short. I did a lot of the grind on my own, but I thought I could start recording at some point in time. I've got to get a video put together. So there we are. We are at what will become the entrance to the throne room right there. Exactly what we're at right now. This is going to become the throne room. So I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to go back that way 2 big boy blocks, that way 2 big boy blocks, and then we have to chisel out a whole room back there. And where are we going to put the material? I do not know. I have no idea. If we had something else we were building, I could just go run and put the stone in there, but I'm not going to get involved in putting a wall up around the Morningstar Pass. So I'm just going to have to keep stockpiling it somewhere and hope that we can use it. All right, guys, that's going to have to wrap it up for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to come down here so I get a nice little screenshot for the video. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I do look forward to talking to you again next time.